work-life balance is the new normal. My name is Olivia Himmel, and Mary Kay just fits. I grew up in
Sorry,
Mason,
guys.
Michigan. It's outside of East Lansing. My childhood was spent playing outside, reading a lot of books, playing soccer with my brothers. I'm half Japanese. My family came here from Japan and seeing how they pursued this life in the United States and were able to make something out of nothing, something that I could take a lot of pride in. When I originally started, I was a freshman in college and was just looking for a way to make some extra income. I didn't really do a whole lot with my Mary Kay business, so I just had a few customers here and there, but that's also the beauty of a Mary Kay business is it can ebb and flow through the different seasons of your life. Once I graduated, I decided to start building my Mary Kay business on nights and weekends. What I love most is the freedom that it allows me in my life. I love my routine, getting up in the morning, doing my Bible study, having my coffee, then being able to put in a few hours of work in my home office before I head off to the gym every day. Fitness is a huge part of my life. As a former athlete, it was just always something that was ingrained in me. I make product deliveries at that time. I work for a few more hours, following up with clients, booking new appointments, coaching my team. Skincare is always in. Everybody wants to have good skin. The no makeup trend is in right now. When women feel that their skin is healthy and beautiful enough that they can feel confident with less makeup, that's even better. What advice would I give my 18-year-old self? Not to worry so much about the opinions of other people, to really just follow your own gut and your own intuition and God's calling on your life. No matter how it might look to other people, you have to do what you're meant to do. It also allows me the time to invest in my relationships. It just makes you really feel valued. I honestly can't imagine the type of person who I would be if I didn't have the coaches and mentors who I've had in Mary Kay.
Yay! Hello,
Hello, welcome.
everybody. Hello, and welcome to our American event that we call Cadillac Culture. So my name is Victoria, and I have two of my friends here, Lene and Jessica, and we are so super happy to have you all here. And so my job is to tell you a little bit what's going to happen, okay? So, first of all, we are so super excited to welcome our guests and consultants on this event. So, basically, we are going to share with you our American stories and our journeys. We are all very different, and our stories are very different. And hopefully, you will learn a little bit more about our culture tonight. So, if you joined, if you're a guest, first of all, we want you to put something in the comments because guess what? For putting something in the comments, commenting during this event, all guests and consultants actually, we would be giving away one of the newest products that the company just launched. Okay, so we want you to be active. So put emoji, ask a question. So we will have a couple of minutes at the end to answer those questions. Say hello, and yeah. So let's start with just like putting something in the chat. Okay, if you're a consultant, tell us how long you've been in Mary Kay. If you're a guest, tell us who invited you, why your consultant is great. And so we are so appreciate you guys for helping your consultants because she's probably running after some goals, some challenge that her director gave her. So we appreciate our guests to be here. And so the product giveaway we are going to do at the very end of this event live. So from all those comments that you are going to you're going to put in the comments. Well, this is yeah, English is not my first language. That's why it's like I'm struggling today. Okay, so the product we are going like one of the winners will get one of our newest products, and this is one of our newest lip glosses, you guys. So there's three shades to choose from. Okay, let us know which one is your favorite. So I'm wearing this one, which is called Rose Noir. Okay, Jessica is wearing the what is it? Lilac something. What is it called? Lilac something lilac.
I don't
Lene.
know. Lilac something. I
Lilac
don't know.
Love. Lilac Love.
Lilac Love. Okay, and Lene is wearing the
Cherry red.
cherry red. Okay, so you can see like how beautiful they are. Yeah, they're lip glosses. Okay, everybody would, would use a lip gloss. So we are going to do a drawing from all the comments at the very, very end. So be sure that you comment. The more you comment, the more entries into the drawing for this lip gloss you would get. Guests and consultants. Okay, everybody can enter into that drawing. Okay, and then we are going to do like a main product giveaway after this event. We will do it on Friday, so those who are watching this event recorded, guess what, you can participate in that as well. So for that product giveaway, and it's a basket with Mary Kay, amazing Mary Kay products, you just need to complete the survey. Okay, so Jessica is going to put in the comments at the very end of this event the link, or you can ask your consultant if you need to leave earlier, for example. You can ask your consultant to send you that link. And yeah, we just want to hear your feedback, how you like the event, what you've heard, and if you have any questions. And so everybody who submits this event, event survey, would be entered into this drawing for a big product giveaway. Okay. So, and one of the questions in the survey would be, you need to put 3 secret words. Okay, so we 3 of us, we will be telling you our Mary Kay stories, and at the end of each of our stories we will be telling you the secret word. Okay, so, and you be sure that you write it down and remember, and that would be one of the questions in the survey. Okay, so yeah, so appreciate you guys. If you join to guests, if you join to support your consultant, that's awesome. If you join just to earn or to win some free products, that's great too. Yeah, if you join this event to check us out and to learn a little bit more about what we do, that's great too. It's something for everybody. Okay, so I will start with my story, so my name is Victoria, and I'm sales director with Mary Kay. I've been in Mary Kay for 20 years, and I'm originally from Belarus, which is a small country west of Russia, like between Russia and Ukraine. And yeah, I went to the pampering session like a lot of us, and I just tried the product. I loved how my skin felt at the end of the session, and I was stay-at-home mom at that point. My daughter was 2 years old. And yeah, I just, I heard a little bit more about the company from my consultant, and I decided to join for the discount, because as consultants we use products with consultant discount, and for some fun, I would say, and for some flexibility. I never thought I would be doing something like this like for so long. Long story short, I moved to Russia from Belarus, which is close, but it was like new country, new people, and I was consultant there. But then 9 years ago, 9.5 actually, I moved to the United States. I got married for the second time, and I joined Mary Kay again. So basically, I've been working this business in 3 countries, which is, I think, my fun fact. How about we share fun facts? Okay, put your fun fact in the comments too, so you will get those entries into the drawing for a lip gloss. What is your fun fact? So yeah, I moved to the United States. I had to start from the very beginning, being a brand new consultant, and I was not even sure if I wanted to do it, but it was my daughter actually who grew up with me being in Mary Kay a little bit more, a little bit less sometimes. But she told me, like, Mom, like, you love Mary Kay, why wouldn't you do it again? And just, just learn the words, learn the terms, and do it again. Fun fact, another fun fact, she just joined my team for the second time. And that's exciting too. So she's 20, almost 22. And that's kind of fun to do it together. And this time she's like, I want to do appointments, I want to share products with women. It's like, that's awesome. So yeah, we are planning her launch party and stuff. Yeah, I moved to the United States and joined again, and here I am. So I've been in Mary Kay 20 years, 9 years as a consultant here in the United States, 3 years as director. I've earned 2 career cards with the company and bunch of other stuff we can earn, and that's actually actually what I want to tell you a little bit more. So part of our culture, which is very unique, is rewards and prizes, what that we can earn in the company. Okay, because the company was created by a woman. Her name was Mary Kay Ash, over 60 years ago, and she knew that women would be running after free stuff, okay. Shiny things and beautiful things. So that's why we can earn, just like working this business and making money, we can earn some rewards, okay, and prizes. So I want to share with you and show you like what I have like here. We have so many things, but we can earn, let's say, this is one of the prizes from previous months, okay. This kind of cute cosmetic bag. Where is the, yeah, like this, okay. Isn't cute? Cute. So just for working, okay? So that's how the company rewards us for job well done. Then I really love my jewelry box, okay? That's how cute. Look at this. And of course, there we used to earn a lot of jewelry, you guys, just jewelry. Now the company changed it a little bit. We can earn different things, but yeah, everybody who is here on this call, directors, we have a lot of jewelry, like Mary Kay jewelry, okay? So this is just some of them. Okay, so and the box. So then look at this. How cute is this one? This is actually a gift from the company for I think it was like a birthday gift for directors, maybe last year or something. This cute bathtub, and it's like another story for another day. This is like a jewelry holder. So because we have a lot of jewelry, okay, and then we can earn diamonds, if you didn't know, like real diamonds, real diamond rings. So all consultants and directors, we can earn a diamond ring, and it's a year-long kind of program. The coolest part, if you don't like diamonds, you can choose money option, right? That's a great choice. We can earn cars in the company. That's part of the culture as well, and part of the rewards. So all of us here on the call, directors, we earned several cars. Again, the coolest part, if you don't need a car, you can choose money, okay. But if you earn the car and you chose a physical car, so the company pays 85% of your insurance, they pay for your registration, and it's a brand new car every 2 years, okay. And you would hear from Lene and Jessica how many cars they earned, and it's pretty cool to drive a free car. So my husband actually just got a new job, and he's been driving his company car for a long time, like 9 years, I think. And he had to buy a car because this company didn't provide. And it's like, you guys, it's expensive, the registration, the like insurance, it's like ridiculous. So because I think like we all got used to driving free cars or company cars, so that's kind of like, oh my gosh, I didn't know how expensive it is. So yeah, all those rewards we can earn, it's part of the culture. And also we have fun with this. We love doing appointments, we love going to different Mary Kay events, just get together as units, and that's how I joined, because when I saw a little bit more of the culture, how fun it is, it's like, well, and I like having fun, so that kind of was one of my, like, I joined for that, and of course for all those rewards and stuff. So my secret word is fun. Okay, so be sure that you write it down, because that's a part of the survey, fun. And I want to introduce my dear friend, Jessica, and we connected through Mary Kay, and this is again part of the culture. That's how we make friends. And for me, it was huge, because when I moved to the United States, I didn't have any friends. And so Jessica is one of my dear friends that we connected through Mary Kay. And I love you, my friend, and we've been like running buddies at some point. I love how committed you are, how much you love this company, how much you love women, and how passionate about what you do. So Jessica, take it away. And if I forgot something, let me know.
No, awesome. Thank you, Victoria. Gosh, don't you guys just love hearing her story? Every time I hear her story about fun and everything, I'm like, I want to join again. I gotta find that bag. I gotta find those earrings. I need to find that. Like, I have have all those things too. And like I got these earrings from Mary Kay and just like so many fun things and like prizes and everything in my office too. I was looking around looking at all my prizes. But I love Victoria's energy. And can you guys believe that, she's worked her business in 3 countries? There's no limit. Like she is, I know, Victoria, you're just like someone who's just like has done it without excuses. Like you didn't know the language and you did it. You didn't know you were in a different country and you did it. You just like went through all obstacles. But yes, we've been best friends now for a few years now, and it's been so fun getting to know you, and so fun that your daughter's now in your team. So, anyways, I was like, oh, learning all the things about Victoria. And those of you who have been commenting, oh my gosh, you guys are keeping me busy. I am putting all of your names into a wheel for every comment that you're doing. So keep those comments coming in. You can have emojis coming in. You can have comments about anything, everything, ask questions, whatever you have. Every comment into the chat is going to get you into our drawing. So keep going because you're keeping me busy, and I'll catch up once I'm not speaking anymore on there. So I am Jessica Harvey. I'm Mary Kate sales director as well. I've actually been a consultant for about 17 years, but a director since 2018. And I love everything about my business. Everything that Victoria said, I'm like, yes, yes, yes. I love those things too. And I love that we can do this business in so many different ways. I actually just had a baby on January 19th. So this is my first on-screen appearance. So I'm definitely in leggings halfway down, and, business on top and pajamas on the bottom. Got halfway ready today, but, a little 3-week-old newborn baby today. And I just love that this business, you can work this business anytime, anywhere. Yes, that picture's my baby. I know I should have a picture of my baby on screen and be like, here she is. Who knows? She might be screaming and my husband might bring her down. We'll see. But I have loved everything about this business. I have worked this business. When I first started this business, I was a college graduate. I had just graduated college. I was looking for my dream job as a teacher. And so I started this business then when I didn't have another job, and it was my main supplemental or my main income. Then I got hired as a teacher. I got hired as a 6th grade teacher first. And so then I worked it alongside a crazy stressful job that I didn't want to be at and then I like cried every day as a 6th grade teacher. 6th grade is not my ideal age group. So I worked it during that year. I worked my business as when I went back to college for my or back to school for my master's degree. I worked the business that way. I remember teaching during the day and then going to school for my master's in the evening. And then anytime we had group projects, I'd be like, I'll host the group projects, or I'm bringing stuff. I would do pampering sessions in and around the group projects. I was meeting so many people in and around just like group projects and talking to people and passing out catalogs. And I was like determined that this Mary Kay business was going to be something for me. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to find the little nooks and crannies of when I could work my business. And then I was hired as a 3rd grade teacher. I was actually a 3rd grade teacher for 9 years, and I found out that I could really work my business then because I actually love my job. And so I would talk to people during conferences. I would put boxes out. We have these boxes. You can honor working women. You can honor people that are like I was honoring the parents that were dropping off their kids at conferences. I mean, they were going to conferences and all the parents, and I was meeting people that way. That was huge. That was actually the year that I became a director. I saw 100 faces in 100 days, and I was pampering everyone that I could talk to. I was talking to people during field day and everything, and I was meeting so many people. So I love that this business is really a connector for us. And so many people say, oh my gosh, you're still in contact with so and so. I'm like, yeah, through my Mary Kay business, I've been able to stay in contact with so many people. So I worked my business during that season of life, and then I now am a English as a second language teacher. So I teach kids that are speaking English, learning English as their second language or third language or fourth language. And now I've really been able to see like really how this business could really launch more. I do more events. I see more faces. I'm around more people. And actually last year I got to work my Mary Kay business more full time and go part time with my teaching. And so I always thought, gosh, one of these days I just want to do Mary Kay full time. And so I have been able to work this business in so many different ways. So, and now I have a newborn, and so I actually don't have to go back to work until August, which I love. And so I'm still trying to decide if I am going to go back to work. So we'll see because I really just love doing Mary Kay. Today I had a newborn crying on my chest, just sitting there, and then she was sleeping, and I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna let her sleep right here. And I was just texting people. I was inviting people to tonight's event. I was collecting orders for people. I was shipping out orders, and I just thought to myself, oh my gosh, this is the dream life. Like, what other job can you just have a baby laying on your chest? You're in your pajamas, no makeup, and all I did was talk. I mean, text. I didn't even talk out loud today. And I connected with customers and team members and just like all the people. So my secret word tonight is choices because we have so many choices in this business. We can work this business with a full-time job. We can work this business with a part-time job. We can work this business as our main job. We can work this business single, married. I've been married since 2022. So my husband's seen all the things. Our second date was my car pickup party. We've actually earned five free cars. And on our second date, I was like, so we're gonna go pick up a car with Mary Kay. I get a free car. They pay for all the stuff in my business. We're gonna go pick up a red carpet. You're gonna meet my mom and my whole entire unit, all my family. Come with me. And he was like, oh my gosh, I don't even know what's going on. So he just jumped right into the Mary Kay world. He didn't know any other any other things. So he's been supportive of my Mary Kay business for sure. When he was like, wow, you got a free car? This is amazing. So you can work this business married. You can work this business with a newborn. It's just so exciting that we have so many choices with what we can do. And now I can decide, do I want to go back to teaching next year? Do I want to work part-time? Do I want to just work 1 day a week? Whatever it may be. I love that I've met so many amazing people in my Mary Kay business and that this business can just work and fit in my life. So my word is choices, my secret word. So please ask lots of questions. I see there's lots of comments coming across, so I'll get those caught up and add them into the wheel. Keep those comments coming, and I'm going to introduce you to my new friend. Well, I keep saying new, but it's been like a year and a half now. But Lene, we got to meet Lene through this Cadillac Culture event and some other events that we do. But I love that she has the culture of Mary Kay. She has been in Mary Kay for a while. She has that pink Cadillac. We've all earned so many cars, but she has that iconic pink Cadillac, and she has so much history and wisdom. We love learning from her. Every time I hear her story, I'm just like, ah, I love it. So take it away, Lene.
Well, thank you, Jessica. Thank you, Victoria. So yeah, I love it. Everybody's story. I mean, everybody's story is so different. So like you all have a story. Everybody that's on here. I don't know who's going to end up signing up to do Mary Kay, but boy, but when you get into something like Mary Kay, you will have a story and you will be talking about it. And the longer you're in it, the longer the story gets, and the longer, I mean, so many things happen. Like when you take action to your dreams, and then you pass it on, and then people pass on to you. Like I get something from both these ladies every time they speak. I don't know. It's just nice. It's nice to be in a positive pink bubble for 32 years now. So, don't poke my bubble. Mary Kay is such a positive, inspirational, informational culture. And we keep it that way. We do that out of honoring Mary Kay. Mary Kay's culture, oh my gosh, you can learn so much from this woman. It's funny, if you have a question or just wanted a good mentorship, and Mary Kay's not here, well, read her book. But if you just look up her quotes, she'll answer your question just through her quotes. And they're so straightforward. I just love it. And back then you could say what was on your mind, and it's very easy to understand her quote. So things get twisted and turned over the years, but I've been in this for so long. I just love all the truth that she just freely gave to all of us, and I just love passing it on. All my children, my grandchildren, everybody, they know who Mary Kay is. They just do. And my word that you're supposed to remember is money. And so I looked up something that Mary Kay said about money. Okay. So and she has lots of quotes on money, but this one I always thought this was cool. It says to the age of 14, a woman needs good parents and good health. And then from 14 to 40, she needs good looks. From 40 to 60, she needs personality. After 60, I'm here to tell you what you need is cash. And so I'm 70 in March. Okay, so I need cash. And I'll tell you why I need so much cash because, my journey has just called for like, I've been the provider for my family. Um, for sure when my husband had a stroke at age 50, okay, he had already left his job to do something else, but then he had a stroke. So I was so glad that I had my Mary Kay business because you could always beef it up a little bit too or work a little more, because you're in charge, you are the boss. My husband's always been really supportive, but there's something about when you pick up that first car, their whole personality changes. Okay. Oh, a car. You get a car. So I haven't had car payments in like almost 31 years now, and you get spoiled like that. I live in California. You do not want to pay the registration in California. You do not want to pay the insurance in California. And so me and my husband can drive it unlimited miles. Um, and they pay most of the insurance, especially if you're a good pink Cadillac sales director, you get an extra discount. And I've been a good pink Cadillac sales director. Okay. And driving a pink Cadillac got me out of a ticket too. That's a whole new other story too. So, but yes, I do appreciate it. Or you can take cash compensation. I think it's $925 a month. But anyway, but when it comes to like being financially independent, I started Mary Kay because I was broke. My husband had lost his job at the schools because the schools, the government, remember, they mismanage money, just so you know. And so he was laid off for 2.5 years, had three small children. I told my husband if I married him and moved to the Antelope Valley here out in the desert where I knew nobody, that I wanted just to let's have our babies right away. I wanted to stay home with them because my mom had me working. I was working in junior high. Okay, so I was all about being a stay-at-home mom. So my why I started Mary Kay is because I already had debt and that it gave me hope that I could get us some bills paid. I didn't know about the cars and all the income and the prizes, but I grabbed onto that 50%. That sounded like, oh, 50% sounds like a good amount, right? And I love the satin hands. The consultant didn't even offer me a facial, but I signed up because of that satin hands, and that satin hands is still number one top seller today. Great for gifts, great for Valentine's gifts. If you need a Valentine's present, it's just universal. But it was awesome. So I started my business in January '94, and then back then you had to earn your car first before you became a director. But it was the car. It was moving up the career path. It just Oh my gosh, my whole life changed. When I debuted as a director in November of '95, my first director check was $3,000. And we were in a recession. You couldn't even give away a house. It's a different type of recession. The longer you live, the more weirdness you live through. I'm just telling you. Okay. But Mary Kay is not about what's going on in the world's economy or whatever. It's about God's economy. So she just has you put your blinders on. Okay. So, um, yeah, so we had this joke in my unit that we might have been losing our houses, but we look good because we were like foreclosure capital of the whole United States. We were a famous little place here in Antelope Valley. You can look it up, USA Today. It's a national newspaper, and we were in there. So, so I feel good about this. I'm not motivated by money. I'm motivated by not being financially stressed out. I'm motivated. So I work kind of according to need level. I've never had a goal like to be a millionaire, whatever. I just like my freedom. I like doing what I want, when I want, with whom I want. But now that I have grandchildren, I love spending time with my grandchildren, and I just can't help. You need money for these grandchildren. And I just, it's so nice that I can get them stuff. And of course, my kids still count too. They're important, but the grandkids, oh my gosh, my kids were practiced. Now that I know what I'm doing, my grandchildren, just everything. They're local. I see them practically every day. That is all my why right now. So I'll probably never retire. The avenues of income in Mary Kay are pretty amazing because it's residual. I'm getting paid over and over again for work I did 32 years ago. You build relationships and you never stop growing in this business. You'll always hear that, Mary Kay was ahead of her time. I totally understand why she was ahead of her time because she didn't, she never retired either, even after her stroke and she couldn't speak. Her mind, she just kept going. And on our 50th anniversary, she came out on our stage at seminar stage. Even though she couldn't speak, she spoke volumes just by being there and what she did. And then a national read her thing, but she was just amazing. I always read all her books. And I can say that she's the kind that you want your children to write reports on and learn about. She was definitely a great American, great Christian. She was just amazing. And then what's cool too is like it really depends. There's lots of money you can make in Mary Kay, and all money is good. Um, so. And there's women making a lot more than me, but I can tell you that I've been making executive income for most of my career. Okay. It's fluctuates some years or not and stuff like that. But my husband, if I'm living in California, I got to be making something because you can't survive here. And I've never had help. It's just been me. There was no assistance. We were back when I started, I didn't even know there was assistance. Okay. So no entitlement mindset, just like a work mindset that I know God would provide. If I did the work, he would just bless the effort. I just claimed all my promises. And so, and there's no secret to this. Anybody can be successful in this business if you just follow the Mary Kay. Just follow the Mary Kay way. And these two ladies are just awesome examples of that. And then I can tell you too, the big thing is just having a supportive, significant other. Husbands think about money different than we do. They just do. Mary Kay, I'm gonna tell you, I learned a lot from that woman. Okay, that's probably why I've been married for 42 years, and it's awesome. She was all men are different than us, okay? And so I got such good advice from her and stuff like that, and so it is awesome. And then my husband, he's positive about what I do. Of course, since his stroke, so he started just taking care of the house and doing other things. But my license plate says exfoliate. He's all about, I never. His brother just passed away, so he's not even here. So I got to do my meeting, and my husband's not here because he usually gets everything ready for me and does everything. So oh my gosh, no in-person meeting tonight, girls. I'm doing Zoom. So yeah, so I don't know. I just like the choices, and then I do like that. I don't know. It brought me and my husband even closer together. I think just because it's so important having a supportive, significant other. Mary Kay always says you're a woman and a half if your significant other is supportive. When they're not supportive, it really makes it hard to do. And so she said even the good ones need a little training. So that's why she had classes for the husbands and everything. But I just like her. Like it's so nice to have a role model like that. Example, example, example. And she was the biggest giver too. But she died a billionaire, but she still used she still used coupons, and but she didn't believe in criticism. She believed in praising people's success. You get so much stuff in Mary Kay. It is crazy. I'm sitting on one of my office chairs. I think if you took Mary Kay out of my life, I wouldn't have clothes on. Gosh, I wouldn't have a car. But there would be nothing in my house. It'd be crazy. Yeah. So yeah, and I just like it. She was all about you becoming everything that God created you to be. Don't compare and everything, and everybody's journey is different. So I could go on and on because, like, I've been in Mary Kay forever. But yeah, so I am grateful that I made that decision all those years ago. I didn't know it was going to be the best decision I ever made, but it ended up being the best decision I ever made. So, and if there is a secret to success, there really isn't a secret to success. It's just if you just plug in, right? You're in business for yourself, but you're not alone, and you can't do great things by yourself. You can only do great things together. So that's about like all. And just remember, the word is money.
Awesome. Thank you, Lene. Oh my gosh, don't you guys love her story so much? I'm gonna bring us all back on. Well, I'm gonna share my screen in just a second, but bring us all back on the screen. But I love your story. I love your license plate. It's exfoliate. That's so cute. I'm like, ooh, I want to get a custom license plate now that you said that. But your story is so good. And yeah, it's so true. All the prizes we have and the money and gives us choices. And, if we didn't have that, we have all these different things in our business
And
with our
fun.
money.
We're having fun with this too.
Yes, we are. So if you guys heard something tonight that you're like, oh my gosh, this might be such a fun business for me, I'm going to show you some different starter kit options. As we're showing you this, please think of any questions you have. I know there was one question that came across, but ask all the questions you can. You are getting an entry into the drawing for free lip gloss. Remember, we all three have a different lip gloss on right now. And we'd love to give one of those away. So we are giving one of those away from the comments. You guys have been commenting so much. I'm just like putting every single name and comment into the drawing, into the wheel. So keep those comments coming. Ask us some questions as well. And like I said, if you heard something that you're like, you know what, this might be something I want to do. Here are the different options that we have in this business. Whoops, we're getting started. So if you're like, wow, this might be something that I'd love to do, here are the different options. So right now it's only $125 to get started. That's including our eStart and our eStart Pro. You get over $400 worth of full retail products. You get this designer bag, which is like $50 value on its own. Mirrors and trays, 2 full-size skincare sets, one for dry skin, one for oily skin, everything for a glamour session and your skincare session. compression, you got your charcoal mask, your microdermabrasion, everything that you see here, you get with this kit. Plus, you get a flip chart of how to talk about the products, catalogs, everything that you needed to get started in this business. And you can do in-person parties or virtual. Even if you're virtual, it's just good to have the products handy so that you can show off the products so people know exactly what you're talking about. We also have another option to do the e-start, and that one is $35. That one gets you in the door. You get a welcome brochure, catalog, some samples with that. So you have two options. One is the $35 deal, and then the other one is the 35 plus the 90, which makes it to 125. So let us know in the comments what questions you guys have. I know there was one question about the diamonds, so I'm going to give that to Victoria. Are the diamonds real? Tell us about the diamond.
I have no idea. To be honest with you, those are diamonds, real diamonds. I don't know if they're like, if, yeah. I don't, Lene, do you know the answer?
Oh, you're on mute, Lenny.
I don't care. They're like
Yeah, yeah.
diamonds. So.
So yeah, so oh my gosh, I have so many diamond rings. Okay, so what's really cool is when I first started, she wanted you to before they let you have money compensation, she wanted you to get stuff you wouldn't go get on your own. Okay, so the last diamond ring I got from my husband was when we got married. The rest have been from Mary Kay, and so if I take the big ones, when like my unit did 500,000 or more, you could take. Of course, the ring is gorgeous. I had at least get a couple of those, right? So they're good weapons. So I gave one to my sister too because she works so hard, but that's a different story. But anyway, or I can take $3,750. So I do like taking $3,750, especially now, especially yeah. And then the sales rings, usually they're almost 1,000, I think, at least now, and they're gorgeous. And you get even the certificates of authenticity if you want to insure them and everything like that. So yeah, it's a real deal. Mary Kay's very generous. Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, and we even get an appraisal, what is it called? An appraisal paper
Right.
that tells you the value of it, and then you can add that onto your like insurance or whatever. I added onto my get all my rings insured in my house, stuff. So yeah, it's amazing. Love it. Good answer. We have a question that says, do the makeup colors ever change, and are the lip glosses sticky? So makeup colors do change each quarter. New products come out. So these new lip glosses just came out this quarter. They actually have not been released on our website yet. They get released on the 15th. And so we got to order early as directors, and then consultants got to order today. Some consultants got to order today. So we get new products that come out each quarter that are brand new. That are like featured products. Sometimes it's eyeshadows, sometimes it's blush. Last quarter was blush and eyeshadows last quarter. So different colors each quarter. And then the lip glosses are not sticky. These are amazing. I forget, I think it's like vitamin E in the lip glosses, and they feel so good. You don't get your hair stuck in your lip gloss like in a windy day. Victoria's showing us her hair. Does not get stuck in your lip gloss. They feel very, very good. Either of you want to add anything to that question?
What was the question about the colors? Yeah, I think you covered it. I just wanted to say about diamonds. I mean, they're real diamonds. I think the question was if they're like natural or like made in a lab. I don't care. They're like real diamonds, anyways. So they're not fake diamonds. They're real diamonds, and we just talked about it. Yeah, yeah. Lip glosses are awesome. We all love them.
Yes, love it. Another question is, how is a $35 e-start a benefit for anyone? And how do you build from the $35 e-start? Let's see.
Lene, do you wanna?
Yeah, Lene, you want to take that one?
Sure. So, well, everybody has to do the e-start. You have to minimally do the e-start. Of course, if you add the other, then it's 125. By adding the other, it's totally worth. I mean, it's $400 a retail product. It gives you everything you need to start your business, especially like in person and everything. But the skincare is all, the miracle sets in there. With $400 of retail product, you could sell or use or, whatever. The kit's beautiful. The bag I use it as my purse. I'm so hard on purses, but yeah, it's a beautiful black bag, and it has all these compartments. And I even found a compartment that I didn't even know that was on it. Just crazy. But it's got all these pockets. So it's just worth it alone just to get right. Yeah, it was $100 32 years ago. So now what, 125? I mean, right? But you get your website with that e-start, and everything like that. And with that, we got a new My Shop and everything. So it's like amazing. So they started the e-start, I guess you want to call it, during COVID. And so some people start there, but I say if you've got the means, do the other, but you do have like 15 days to get the kit too, you know. So you have choices, but the main thing is start. 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 Start.
I love it. Awesome. And there's another question about packaging. Did the packaging ever change with the products? If you're wondering about like the packaging that it's enclosed in, all of our packaging is what is it called? Recyclable. All of our products are recyclable, so they you can just pop them in the recycle bin after you use them. They do change the packaging every once in a while on the actual products too. Like I know actually our TimeWise product line just changed the packaging recently, and so that has a new look to it. I know our microdermabrasion has recently changed the packaging, and everything is recyclable now. So I'm not sure if that was your question, but everything looks nice and sleek. We have some things that are pink, like the darker pink, the lighter pink, and then like the men's line is gray and black, super manly. And then we have just different products, but all of our packages are recyclable and nice, sleek design with that.
Mhm. But the fun fact, let's say about my microdermabrasion, the formula hasn't changed, right? It's just the packaging changed. So, but we have some products that they've had the same formula since forever. Let's say our extra emollient night cream. If you guys haven't tried it, okay. So that's Mary Kay Ash's original first product and one of the products that she personally used on her face because it's great for really dry skin, but we still have it in the company. You can use it on your face. I mean, there are so many ways, for really dry skin like elbows, heels, and dry hands and lips, and yeah. So, but yeah, the formula hasn't changed for 60 years. That's crazy.
Yes,
Mhm.
I love that. Yes, and if you guys haven't done a session with us too, you can do. I know we have some questions coming across about the eyeshadows. Eyeshadows are magnetic, and so they fit into a palette. And it's really nice because when you run out of an eyeshadow, you're not done with the whole palette. You can just pop that one in and out. And so you can do a skincare session with us. We have a supplement session. We have a glam session. So lots of great times to just try all the products. And will they ever bring back the peach scent hand cream? I know we love that one. Every so often they'll come out with a new satin hand scent, but they haven't come back with peach for a while.
Peach was back at some point, like maybe 3 years ago, something, Lene, right?
Oh,
I
maybe.
Yeah,
think
it's
they.
been back a couple times.
Oh,
Just it was Peach Orchard. It was changed a little bit
oh
because
yeah.
Yes, a
it
little
was
bit.
way, way, way back. But then it's come out twice since then. Peach Orchard. So it probably will just because it's popular, you know.
Yeah,
So
the coolest part when we go to Mary Kay seminar or leadership conference, we can, we always request, some products to be back, and the company only listens, and they brought back a couple of, products recently from like long time ago. So that's the kind of the coolest part. So it's, the company listens to us, and because they want to do everything which is the best for us as consultants, for our customers, and if some product was popular. And actually the peach satin hands was the satin hands when I joined the company 20 years ago back home in my home country of Belarus. So for me it's very nostalgic. So like, yeah, I wish they would be, and I always like request that to bring it back, because I loved it so much, and it's very nostalgic to me personally. So yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. So if you have, I know there's a couple comments on here about some products to bring it back. So tell your consultant that invited you, and then we will get that on the comments when we go to the next event. We do have an event coming up soon, and we can add that to that too.
Mhm.
Awesome. Well, great questions, everyone. I'm gonna go ahead and pull up the wheel. Added more of those comments in. Victoria or Lene, do you have anything else you want to add while I pull up the wheel? All
no.
right. All right, here
We're
we
going
go.
for the lip gloss.
Okay, there's so many entries in here. It was crazy. All right, let's see who our winner is of a lip gloss. Here we go.
Yay,
Actually,
music,
my
what's the
pom
music?
pom. Oh, here we go.
Do.
Woo! Who's it gonna be? All right!
Yay!
Awesome. Nice job. You
Thank
had
you.
so many comments coming across. Woohoo! So let us know. I think Victoria invited you today. So let us know which color you want. We all have each one of those on tonight. So let us know what color you'd like, and she'll get that out to you. Nice job. And I will put the survey. I'm gonna actually put the survey link right now into the comments. So you guys, as right when you get off of here, or you can do it now, you're going to click on this survey. It's going to give you another entry into the drawing. This will get you an entry into some free products with from us. So you can just fill it out, ask you what your 3 secret words are, and then ask you some questions about this business. We'll also send you a text message with this link, but there it is as well.
Yeah,
All
and
right.
so yeah, those who are watching this event recorded, you still can participate, watch the event till Friday. And consultants on this call, if you have somebody who couldn't attend, be sure that you send them the link for the recording so everybody can watch and participate and complete the survey. This is very important to get entry into that drawing for a basket of free products that we are doing on Friday. Okay, so thank you guys for being here. It's been so much fun. It's one of my favorite events that we do. And thank you so much, consultants and guests. And you have a great Tuesday, everybody.
All
Bye.
right. Thank you. Bye, everyone.